State versus Christopher King. And if I could have parties announce.
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
Are you Mr. King?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counsel, in this case, you filed a motion for new trial. Is that correct?
That is correct, Judge.
State, any objections to defense's motion for new trial? All right, defense's motion for new trial will be granted. And my understanding is that you all have reached an agreement. Is that correct?
No, Judge,
Well-
there is just a recommendation from the state and we are basically pleading open to the court.
So,
We do have applications in.
all right, thank you. So, Mr. King, in this case, you filed an application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you understand that application and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And defense, you did receive all discovery?
I did, Judge, and I signed the discovery acknowledgement.
And Mr. King, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right. And do you understand the previous warnings and admonitions that I've given you when you first entered your plea on this cause?
Yes.
Okay. And state you're waiving the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
I'm sorry, defense.
Yes, Judge.
And state you're proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes.
And Mr. King, you've read the court admonishments, reviewed those documents with your attorney and signed it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
The only difference in your plea bargain agreement today is that if the court grants your application for deferred adjudication, you will be subject to the full range of punishment, which is up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine. Do you understand?
Yes.
And according to the plea bargain agreement, there is no,
It's just the state's recommendation.
yes, I'm about to say that.
Okay, I'm
That's
sorry,
okay.
Judge. I just,
Because
trying to keep
it
the
says-
record clean.
No,
I'm
because it says plea bargain page on it.
Yeah.
So the plea bargain page, you've reviewed that, have you not?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So you understand that there is no agreement with the state. You're pleading open to the court in the sense that the state is opposed to any applications you have. You understand that? So on here, they're saying your punishment be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison, a $2,000 fine, and the state is opposed to your applications. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And again, they're taking in consideration 2025 CR 014782. Do you understand? So what that means is I can either grant your application for deferred adjudication, or I can give you a conviction. And that if I were to convict you, then I could sentence you up to 10 years at the prison. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand if I were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, I could sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right. And defense, my understanding is there are still no motions that have been heard for purposes of appeal?
that's correct.
All right. And your previous plea in this cause was no contest. Do you still plead no contest?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And then state, are you continuing to offer your previous stipulations?
Yes, sir. No
Any
objections.
All right. And you've had a chance to review those stipulations and sign them in all the appropriate places? All right. And then the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Any objections to the court proceeding with sentencing?
No objections.
All right. Probation, are you ready? And state, you may excuse, and thank you, state. All right, Mr. King, I'm going to grant your application for community supervision. I'm not going to grant your application for deferred adjudication. So this is what the court will do. Court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Do you have any children or a place to stay?
I have children or adults, and yes, I do have a place to study.
All right. There's to be no residing in households with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. The following will be completed in custody. A referral to felony drug court. If not accepted, then a TAP evaluation in custody. Follow TAP recommendations.
Actually, I have been looking into Hayden Pro, but also Lifetime. I was thinking about going to one of them programs.
All right, so here's the thing. I always tell people this, you can't write your own program.
I don't.
Yeah, because otherwise we wouldn't be here, right? There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. There's to be minus 1 hour for every sober support meeting. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
I believe that would do it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, did you review the document? All right, you all need to redo the document. This, the trial court.
Because it, okay, I thought because it has no, we had no plea bargain.
No, the plea bargain, according to this, is a cap of 10 opposed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me just
Thank you.
apologize.
No problem. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes,
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
yes, Your Honor.
The judge is
All
making it crystal clear this isn't just probation, it's a final opportunity. Notice how she lays out 2 possible futures, prison or something far worse. That's not just legal language, that's a reality check.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. This is your chance to get your life together. If you don't get your life together, only 1 or 2 things going to happen. Either you're going to end up in prison for the rest of your life, or either the last time you use may be the last time you use. This is your chance. And this is your opportunity, okay?
I thank you for the chance. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. If there's ever an issue, let probation know about it. Whatever you do, do not disappear, okay? All right. Just 1 second. Probation is going to go over conditions with you. And then once that's done, you will be excused. All right. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you,
Mr.
Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
King avoided immediate prison, but he's walking a tightrope, 8 years of probation tied to a 10-year sentence hanging over his head. One mistake, and it all comes crashing down. This is what an open plea really looks like: high risk, high stakes, and everything left in the judge's hands.